Episode 12 of Frieren. Beyond's journey's end begins with Frieren, and Stark walking up the Schwer Mountains. Frieren falls asleep and Fern tells Stark she'd like to carry her up the mountains. Frieren remembers the time when she, Himmel, Hyder, and Eisen received minuscule payment from a king. After departing his kingdom, they discuss Himmel's replica hero blade, how he obtained it, and how it led to him meeting Hyder. Himmel says he'd like to get his hands on the real deal before they fight the Demon King. They arrive at the Village of the Sword and meet its village chief. Stark tells Fern he knows this village harbored the hero's blade at some point, while the village chief alludes to the Lord of the Mountains being a threat to the village. Stark explains the hero's blade's origins to Fern and says 80 years ago Himmel pulled it out of its sanctuary. The trio takes shelter somewhere to warm up. The village chieftain asks Frieren if she and her friends can take care of a few monsters that have been wandering around the village. Frieren and her friends comply as we see them using their weapons and techniques to defeat several wolf-like creatures. Suddenly, the Lord of the Mountains reveals itself and our heroes fight it. After defeating it, Stark asks Frieren to explain why the hero's blade remains in the sanctuary. Frieren says Himmel failed to pull the sword from the stone. In a flashback, Himmel tells the others he doesn't mind if he's not acknowledged as a real hero. He says he'll defeat the Demon King without the sword. Fern asks why people made up the narrative of him pulling the sword. Frieren claims people wanted others to know of Himmel as a hero and wanted to avoid having any embarrassing tales told about him. Frieren and the others leave the village and head for another village nearby. They visit an inn and Frieren tells Fern she'd like to relax here and read some grimoires. She reminds Fern that Stark's birthday is coming up and Fern wishes Frieren reminded her about it sooner. Frieren shows Fern a clothes-dissolving potion she planned to give Stark for his birthday.